All right, welcome to another episode of Two Guys and a Beer. All right, there goes the beer. And my name is Scott, and I'm here with my co-host,
Jason.
And school is in.
Do you call me your co-host?
Well, I mean, I don't want to call you my gay host because that would sound, homophobic. Because whatever your sexual
that sounded homophobic.
I'm just saying
that could not be interpreted.
Whatever your sexual orientation is, that's strictly your business. I don't really want to know about it.
Remember that time I found gay porn on your bed?
No,
you remember that time?
No, I don't, because I think you planted it.
I think your mama. Nothing's wrong with it. Like you said, you're not. Hey, nobody's judging anybody. This is a bubble of no judgment.
In this episode, in this podcast, we're looking at the NFL and specifically the Falcons, the Dirty Birds, because they're our team. NFC South is they're the team to watch this year. And I only say that every year, of course, because I've been watching the Falcons since way before you were a squirt in my eye. I'm just saying.
That's not even funny, dude.
Yeah, well, it is funny.
What's a squirt in your eye? See, there's a gay reference again. A squirt in your eye.
It is
Stop
funny.
saying the word squirt.
All right.
And any kind of reference to sex in general.
All right. Well, anyway, so the Falcons have done a few things this year. Before we get to the Falcons, let's look a little bit about the preseason.
Just NFL.
NFL preseason. I mean, there's been a major epic fail here.
Okay, so Tony Soprano did not die.
He's evidently did.
And spoiler alert: he didn't die at the end of The Sopranos.
He's
in New England and he plays tight end. All right, he's in New England and he plays tight end.
Hey, I don't want to make light of the fact that
he possibly
somebody's
killed somebody.
dead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's a serious thing. But I mean, here's the deal: this guy blew a chance at $10 million over the next 2 years, allegedly.
Allegedly.
$10 million.
There's no allegedly to the $10 million.
Oh, he
blew that.
It's gone.
There's allegedly that this guy was murdered. There's
a dead guy, and Hernandez is arrested for it. So, and it cost him $10 million.
What an idiot! First off, if he killed the guy, he better be glad. And I say if he better be glad he's in Massachusetts, where there's no death penalty.
Can you say that after about 3 beers?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Massholes.
Whatever. I mean, it's rough.
That's what I'm saying. He better be glad he's there because. Just think about this.
If he did it in Texas,
the first NFL player ever
executed.
Well, no, not maybe executed, but while he is still active, executed.
Well, I mean, I'm no sports trivia guy, but I'm telling you, I don't know of another. NFL
I mean, OJ
player.
Is the closest I get to.
That's right.
And what's crazy about this situation was he was in a white car similar to OJ's, and the helicopters were going around and they were filming down this white car, and just for me it brought back watching. I wasn't old enough to see that scene in real life. Was that 95 when OJ? I was probably like 7 years old, but seeing it back now, you see that white Bronco going down the road. It just
at 20 miles an hour.
At 20, it just brought. That's how it looked to me. This white car going down the road really slow. You're just like, holy crap, what just happened?
Yeah, really. I don't know where OJ was going. He's obviously the hot donut sign hadn't come on yet, so he wasn't speeding to get a donut. But OJ, he finally got his though. He's serving time now for stealing his memorabilia back. Anyway, let's get off OJ and Hernandez, a.k.a. Tony Soprano. And
one more thing happened. Did you hear about it?
No, I don't think I did.
Riley Cooper. Did Riley Cooper? He said the N-word at a Kenny Chesney concert.
At a Kenny Chesney concert, Riley Cooper bust out the N-word. He did a Paula Deen on him.
Yeah, and what's crazy to me about this is Kenny Chesney came out and apologized. It was like, I don't agree with anything Riley Cooper said. Did you even know Riley Cooper was there, dude? Did you need to make that's how big this was. Yeah. He had to make a statement, distancing himself from Riley Cooper.
Wow. The N-word has gotten really, really. I don't want to make light of it.
It's right after the Trayvon.
Yeah, right.
Don't want to get into that.
Don't want to get into that. But I'm just saying,
another show.
I've told you this before, and I think it's really true. If we took a class of people from, let's say, white males from 17 to 28,
and call them idiots.
Budweiser idiots.
Budweiser idiots.
Those are Budweisers. You know, if you do that and it's derogatory, and a bunch of people start doing it, then you couldn't say the B word anymore. Well, you could because they're white guys. You can always, the
honky.
Honkies.
You're a honky.
I am a honky.
I'm a cracker.
And we're honky crackers.
But crackers are good.
I like them.
Ritz crackers are good.
I like them.
Everybody eats Cheez-Its.
You know what? And I eat some saltines.
Hell yes.
I'll eat a saltine.
Especially with a salad.
Well, listen, Riley Cooper.
Here's what I'll tell you, buddy. Just be glad that Johnny Manziel came across and all that went going on, because you almost lost your career. So just, almost just axed it out, shot it out. See you later, buddy.
So what do you think is going to happen?
Well, he's back practicing now, but shit, he about just blew it all by saying one
drunk word.
Drunk word. Dante Stallworth killed a guy. Mm-hmm. Got served 21 days in jail. People, what was his name? Jason Kidd beat his wife. Hey, see you later. I'm just gonna beat you. And then he played a playoff game the next day.
You can beat your wife and then play in the playoff, but you can't utter a something that's has been so blown out of proportion. You can't utter that word in a drunken moment. Of course, if we forgive all the drunks, then I guess we'd have to forgive. This isn't sports related, but we'd have to forgive my boy Mel Gibson for his drunken tirade after he got arrested for DUI. He pretty much lambasted every black in the country. But
here's the way I look at it. All right, the guy said something that is very wrong. It's the wrong thing to say. You shouldn't say that word. Bottom line. But like I said to somebody the other day, you show me somebody in this world who hasn't made a prejudicial statement towards somebody else about anything, and I'll show you a 2-year-old that doesn't pick his nose and then possibly eat his boogers.
I think you're right.
You know what I mean?
I think you're right.
It's just how it is. It's just how it goes, I mean,
right.
everybody in this world, and to stop vilifying this man, guys. Stop doing it because he did something wrong. He was drunk. Sure, when you were drunk, you probably pulled your willy out and showed some, woman at the park.
Hey, let's not talk about that. All right, there was no witnesses. It was my word against hers. Let's move on.
And she didn't really see a lot, so.
See, that's her word. Let's move on.
Your Honor, all I know is I saw a white body. I technically didn't see it,
but. All right, so the Falcons, we got Matty Ice. He stayed. Paid him a lot of money, but he stayed.
Yeah, well, he deserves it.
He did. He played.
He's got to win some more in the playoffs. I mean, but he's coming up on that contract. So you have to give him his money, and let's just hope he doesn't get hurt. Let's just hope he doesn't get hurt or go fight dogs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't need to start that whole Michael Vick scenario. That was another epic fail. But you know what? People condemn Vic and they don't think he should be playing in the NFL. But here's
served his time.
Served his time. Stayed in shape, inside, and came out, and he's got a job again. And props to the Eagles for giving him that job.
And the thing is I don't want to get into that and all, but he served his time. And the guy was a scapegoat. He was a scapegoat for we caught somebody doing something wrong, so we got to throw the book at him. There are people who get caught dog fighting every day, probably. And they don't go to jail for 2 years.
Yeah, to clear the air here, we're both dog lovers. We've got dogs.
I got a dog.
Yeah,
she's hanging out in her crate right now, chilling, eating a bone.
Yeah, I mean, we love dogs. We both had dogs. We've grown up around dogs, and
fighting dogs and drowning dogs isn't right.
No.
But
and I would have, had I been up on that myself, I would have gone ballistic.
But those people who say, "Oh my God, he should not be. He should still be in jail." Get a grip.
I mean, what are you doing? You going?
Hey, do you watch pornography? What do you do? Do you do something bad? That's wrong.
Why are you bringing up all my faults here? Let's talk about some of yours sometimes, okay?
Okay, sometimes.
All right, let's move on.
I'm just saying, do you speed?
Yeah. Everybody's done things wrong they're not proud of, And the whole point about our society is we forgive them and move on, except for, but I think.
I'm sure some of those ladies that are men or whatever that's screaming, hey, Michael Vick needs to still be in jail, were watching, what's that teen kitty bopper movie? What's the name of that movie? Come on. The vampire movie.
Twilight?
Twilight. Yeah, 40-year-old women lusting over 17-year-old men. Hey, that's wrong. That's called
child
rape.
molestation.
Child molestation.
But when I was 17, you couldn't have proved that by me.
No, not at all. Not at all. What, Miss Harris?
Yeah, whatever.
Want you to pull my pants down?
Oh, no.
No, I can't.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Falcons, AFC.
You sure don't want to talk about 17-year-olds?
Yeah, I'm 50. I'm 50, and them 85-year-old ladies lust over me. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, well, you wait till you get 50 and see if that's cool.
How much money do they have, and how close do they are to dying? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know it. All right, so the Falcons, they've got a schedule this year, and they're going to lose some games. That's NFL. We all didn't. Speaking of the NFL, I'm just going to say nobody goes undefeated, but what's the team that went undefeated? The only team in the NFL, and don't Google it.
72 Dolphins.
Oh, well, that's right. There you go.
Actually, the other day, I'm waiting tables, right? That's what I used to do. And I met a guy who played for the 73 Washington Redskins. I can't remember his name.
All right, so
but he was a quarterback. Can't remember his name. But he was actually really cool. It was awesome. He played for the 73. I think
I'm
he's
sure
on
we
the
can
bench.
Google that. But okay, so that was your one brush with Frame this year. You meet anybody else?
Yeah, I met a Georgia ex-linebacker, and he plays for the Ravens. He won a Super Bowl, but he sat on the bench. I met him. He drinks a lot of Patron.
Okay.
Hey, fame is fame, baby.
Well, I'm an ex-porn star, so what are we talking about?
Here we go.
The 72 Dolphins, we're back on that. The only team to go undefeated, and they never got presidential recognition. You know why?
Let me guess. Tricky Dick was playing with a stick.
Actually,
in the Watergate.
He was recording somebody else playing with their stick
in the Watergate. and couldn't get it out.
He didn't bring them up. He didn't bring the 72 up, so they never got to go to the White House. They never got their presidential day. And but President Obama's going to make up for that. He's a big sports guy. And
Obama.
I'm glad the president's going to honor the 72 Dolphins and Don Shula.
Don Shula's here. Is he?
Don Shula?
Yeah.
I don't think he's died. We could probably Google it.
if he keeps taking these stins, that dude.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to be
pretty sure
in there.
I saw him on his stins commercial the other day.
That could be the porn star we're talking about.
You're too
But anyway.
old. Stop it.
Yeah, you're never too old. You wait till you hit 50, dog. All right, so who are the good job for the Dolphins. Who else is the Falcons going to play this year?
Hey, wait. I don't want to go back on this, but do you remember the fullback's name? Here's some trivia for you from the 72 Dolphins. I'll give you a hint. It's a planet. First name's a planet, and it's also a car or a boat engine.
Mercury Morris.
It's got to be it.
Must be.
I was guessing actually, but
okay.
Well, let me Google that.
Yeah, he's going to Google. He's going to go to Google and find out what the fullback was for the 72. Of course, I don't know why we're doing that. It's way off topic.
Whatever. We were talking. You asked me a question, so.
Yeah, but I knew my answer. I didn't have to Google it.
Look, Mercury Morris, 22.
Okay. Booyah. West
Texas A&U.
That's where he went.
Is that the team that was that the first all-black team to play in the?
I don't know. That's
for another show.
That's for another show and another time. All right, let's talk about what the Falcons have done preseason.
Lost both games, but that's preseason, so let's not get too hyped up. First game we were on Hard Knocks, Cincinnati Bengals, the HBO show. They're on that. State game we lost to Baltimore. We were up. I'm pretty sure we were up that game, and then we ended up losing it. Now we played Tennessee and then Jacksonville. But preseason's preseason, dude. Nobody gives a shit about that. You know what will make preseason better? If they just cut that shit out. No more preseason. Or figure it out, man. You know what preseason is? A hurt machine. It's just get hurt. And
games mean nothing.
Games mean nothing. They mean nothing.
Literally mean nothing.
Nothing. So, I mean...
Sort of like spring training for football.
Yeah, either cut them out, either cut one game out, add a game towards the end of the year. You know, like an extra, like baseball did with an extra wild card. Or just cut it out completely, man. Just have one game. Hey, you ready? Let's go. Season starts. It's just football trying to make more money off more advertising. It's a money thing. Stop it.
You heard it here.
Stop it.
Stop it. All right, so home opener, though, for the Falcons when we get to the regular season.
Who that?
Looks like it's going to be them. I don't like them. I got to say it.
Who does?
I guess somebody does. I guess the folks in New Orleans does. The only thing I like about New Orleans is Halloween.
Is it too early for a Katrina joke?
Well, I think they come through? Katrina made a couple $1 million worth of improvements.
Oh, yeah.
That is kind of rough, and
I mean, is that funny? Or is that wrong?
That's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. We just lost every New Orleans listener we may have ever had.
They can't even understand us anyway.
Well,
it's a crawdad. It's a crawdad.
They'll never listen to us again.
Listen, Shelby, just as long as you listen to us, it's all that matters.
Shelby Stinger's the man, though. I gotta
all
say.
that matters.
I wonder if he watches football. But anyway,
does he have a TV?
He's on TV. All right, so New Orleans comes in, and I really hope we whip their ass. If not, that's got to start the season off right.
The thing about that is Sean Payton's first game back. We're playing in the Superdome. Drew Brees is pumped. I know I got Marcus Colston on my fantasy team, but whenever somebody plays the Falcons, the way I hope that I get a couple touchdowns off of it, but we still beat the shit out of them, and maybe Drew Brees gets hurt. I'm not saying he does. I'm just kidding, Drew Brees. I'm just kidding. But I mean, Drew Brees is a great talent. Now, I hate we had to play his ass because he's so good. He is so good.
He is good.
Purdue. He hates Georgia though because Georgia put that ace whooping on him in the bowl game when he was a Boilermaker.
Oh.
But he's a great guy. But I just hope we stomp the shit out of him. And then from there, it just goes to St. Louis, at Miami. New England comes to town. New York comes to town. Then we go to Tampa Bay to get our second game in the South end. Then we go to Arizona. We go to Carolina to play Scamron Newton. And yes, I did say Scamron Newton. A guy who steals a computer and then cheats on tests. Hey, but I cheated on tests, so I can't really blame him for that. But I never stole a computer. So the schedule's not easy, dude. I mean, we got a tough road. I mean, we got to play San Francisco at San Francisco. We got to play Washington. We got to play Seattle, but they're coming here. New Orleans twice at Green Bay, so we got to go to Lambeau Field where they're historically very good.
Yeah, tough.
And it's going to be December, so it's going to be cold. We got to go to Buffalo in December, so it's going to be cold.
It's cold up there now in August.
Yeah, so it was a mild summer. So
how do people live up there? We just lost every Buffalo fan we had either, but I just don't understand it. But go ahead.
Don't we have a neighbor who lived there? He said it wasn't that bad. What's his name?
Yeah, we do. David lives right
yeah,
there.
He lived up there. He didn't say it was that bad.
Of course, he's from there. What is he going to say?
How do you let me make a joke about nobody being able to ride the ride, and then you just point out that I just made a joke about his mom?
I guess so.
Jesus, I hope I saved that one.
Yeah, let's save that one. Oh wait, I think I think our producer just found a recording of Drew Brees when Georgia put that ass whipping on. Let's see. Yeah, that's.
I think you found another recording. Bad call. That was not cool. Are you kidding me? What kind of app is
Your
that?
Your producer doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Come on.
All right.
Oh, excuse me. It's good beer. Not bad manners, just good beer.
All right. So listen, schedule's hard. Gonna get some losses. Nobody goes undefeated anymore. I mean, the whatchamacallums, Tom Brady's, they almost went undefeated. but it's very difficult to do. I doubt the Falcons do it. We drafted 2 cornerbacks to try to shore up our defense. So, I hope they do something. It's I kind of have the Georgia fan attitude, like I stay even keel, and then I don't get too excited until we absolutely whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, woo, we're going all the way. And then when we lose real bad, I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we make it to the NFC playoffs again, and I think, given that Matt Ryan's been there, he's seen it, our defense is getting a little better. Granted, the other teams will get a little better too. We got OC in the off season, so we really shored up our defense. Our defense is they're going to be good. So I think we can make it to the Super Bowl. I really have a feeling we can make it to the Super Bowl.
We got to get through a murderer's row. We got to beat San Francisco to get there. We got to beat Green Bay.
Green Bay's tough.
San Francisco is that
the thing about Green Bay
is Kaepernick or whatever his name is.
Kaepernick, yeah.
He's Copernicus. Yeah, that guy.
Well, Kaepernick's good, man, but he's a sophomore, so he could go through that sophomore slump. So
he didn't go through a freshman slump.
Which I guess he wasn't a rookie last year. No.
I don't know, but he's tough.
He's
tough.
And then in the AFC, dude, you got Houston's going to be good. They're always perennially good. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, you got New England. Denver's got Peyton Manning. They're saying he's throwing the ball a lot stronger. He got a couple other weapons that he likes to throw at this year. And they got Demaryius Thomas, who is from Dublin. Demaryius Thomas, Bebe's from Dublin, Georgia.
Right down the road.
So
maybe we can call him. Maybe he'll get on our show one night.
That would be cool.
We'll make that call. Call his agent.
I'll just call him. I know him.
Have our people call his people.
I think, here's my prediction for the Super Bowl. You want to know it?
I want to know your prediction. Wait a minute.
Is it time?
No. Well, I point at you this time. Okay, that's
what
I point at you.
It's going to be the Denver Broncos playing the Atlanta Falcons.
I like that.
Heard it here first. Peyton Manning's going to get picked off 3 times. We're going to beat them 37-21.
All right, so we're gonna replay this back when we get toward the end of the season, and we're gonna see how close we were. And I'll concur. Anything that puts the Falcons in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl, I'll concur.
I say the Falcons go 13-4.
13-4 would be an awesome season.
13-4.
Be an awesome season.
I say we lose to New Orleans at the beginning of the year because we're playing in the dome in their house. I say we lose to Carolina one time. I say we lose to Green Bay at Green Bay. And I say we lose to San Francisco at San Francisco. So what does that put us at 3?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not losing to Miami. They suck. I say we lose to Tampa Bay once. I say we lose. So we lose once in the division. We lose 3 times in the division, and then we lose to Green Bay. That's my prediction.
All right. So
wait. I did say Green Bay and San Francisco, right? So New Orleans, Carolina, Tampa Bay. That was 5. So you were wrong. So we don't lose to Tampa Bay at all. And I was just trying to get 4. Okay, so I lose to San Francisco, Green Bay, New Orleans, and Carolina. 4.
After you drink a beer, the first thing leaves you is your math skills, And the second thing leaves you is your
talking ability.
Yeah. It's your grammar. Yeah, it's to be able to use is and are's.
Is grammar not the most pretentious word? It's kind of like calendar. Spelled with an AR. It's just a pretentious word.
And pretentious means...
Why not spell it ER? Pretentious means, sounding of more importance than it actually is.
The third thing that goes is your ability to distinguish and keep on track and know what you're supposed to be talking about.
Listen, I talk about whatever I want to talk about. This is my podcast.
All right. So before we get out of here, we're almost out of time. We're down to the 4-minute warning. Let's talk about somebody that wants his number.
Okay.
Somebody has his number.
I can't play it, but it's copyrighted. But Pat Sheeler of the Falcons will possibly wake up in a new Bugatti.
Okay. All right. You're going to have to help me out here. He's waking up in a new Bugatti. Is that
Bugatti.
like
It's the fastest production car made. Get with the times, old man. Great, awesome vehicle. It's got a Bugatti Veyron. You never heard of it? Never heard of Bugatti Veyron? Okay.
No, I don't know what a Bugatti is.
You ever heard of a Stiffy? Very similar. Very similar.
I've heard of a Chevy.
It'll go 200 miles an hour, and you just feel like the man.
And you're going to do this where? I mean, what are you going to be on a track somewhere? Is he going to take it to Atlanta Motor Speedway? Because that's the only place he can do it.
You can go, well, who cares? It will do it. It will literally go 200 miles an hour.
All right, so why is he going to wake up in a new Bugatti?
OC, the new defensive end for the Falcons. Yuminyor. I can never say it.
The fourth thing to go is your ability to pronounce names.
Okay. That's a hard name. You pronounce that name.
Well, I can't read your spelling. You mean younger.
That's an R-I.
See, that's what I knew.
All right, so he's been number 90, and this guy's just like, he's tired of number 90, I guess. He's been in the league for a long time, what? There's no guessing. He's been in the league for a long time. He doesn't want number 90 anymore. So he wants number 50. Pat Sheeler wears number 50. So it's a customary that whenever a veteran wants a rookie number, or whenever somebody wants somebody else's number, they buy it. And apparently it's been rumored that OC's going to give this guy a Bugatti. This is $1 million car. Just hit it, dude. In Vegas. Cha-ching.
Wow. Cha-ching. And it's gonna get. That's a rumor, though. We don't know that's gonna happen.
That's a rumor, but
that's gonna rumor. Well, I would take the car
for
and
his
sell it.
Yeah, for his sake. You're old.
I'm just saying. I'd take the car
and sell it.
Go
rub your Bengay. Go rub your Bengay.
Hey, I'd rather. You know what? If you're in this town, you're gonna have to drive a 4x4 with 28-inch wheels to get any respect. You ride around in a Bugatti, and people will think it's a Avalon. They won't know it. They won't know it's from a Avalon or Toyota.
I'm going to Google a picture of a Bugatti.
All right. Well, Google a picture of a Bugatti. We'll put it up on the website. Oh, wait. We don't have a website. When we do have a website, we'll put a picture of a Bugatti up
this
there.
This is a Bugatti.
I like her. I mean, Is she come with the Bugatti?
This is a Bugatti.
Well,
are you kidding me? Google does this crap. Ads.
It's all about the money. All right, so
I'm all about the money. But
next week.
Hold on, I got to show you this Bugatti.
Well, we're running out of time.
We got 2 minutes.
Hey, two minutes.
Look, this car will do 100 in under 2 minutes.
All right. Well, this is radio, and in case you didn't know.
Yeah, but I'm showing you.
But nobody else can see it, so. All right, so if you want to see this, go to Google and what we're looking at, Bugatti Veyron versus Lamborghini.
Veyron.
Whatever, I can't see that. I'm looking at it sideways.
So that looks like the car you
There's
said.
There's a Lexus.
Look at this. That looks
like
the car you said.
And a Bugatti.
And a McLaren.
Versus McLaren. Yeah, well.
The Bugatti's about to smoke all of them. It doesn't look like anything. Did you say Camry? A Camry, dude?
No, I said Avalon.
That's the same thing.
All right, so remember, stay tuned. Come back next time. We talk sports, we talk politics,
bullshit,
and we talk bullshit.
We talk whatever. Y'all, you know what? Here, email us.
Email us. Send an email to Cochran or J Cochran.
Don't tell them my personal email.
All right, send an email to me.
Tweet me. Tweet me. Cochran_Jason. Tweet me.
And then how about at Dixie Rider? You can tweet me. This is Two Guys and a Beer, and I'm Scott Cochran.
Your boy Jason.
And you know what? School is out.